In this video we're going to be hopefully completing a Leetcode challenge. Going to be doing one of the I think more classic coding challenge called valid parentheses. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started without further ado. So the rule is pretty simple. An input string is valid if open brackets must be closed by the same type of bracket, open bracket must be closed in the same order, and every closed bracket has a corresponding open bracket of the same type. Okay, so that's what we need to do. And I think the first thing we can eliminate is if the length of S is not even, we can return false immediately. Okay, and just for the test case purpose, it's going to return true otherwise. Because since all closed bracket and open bracket must be in order, and we know they come in pairs like this, that means it's a pair of two. Basically, whenever there's odd, right? Whenever odd exists, then that's not correct. All right, that's not correct. So, of course, that's not going to pass any of these because they are already in even. So that's just one thing we can't get rid of. All right, the next thing is I think I would be defining a dictionary. So I would say parentheses type. The reason I write all cap is because it's constant. Actually, I would just say define to open. So we're gonna write all the open parentheses here probably. Like that and that, and close is, we have that, we have that, and we have that. Okay, and then I think is pretty simple for I in range of the length of S, right? So here's what's gonna happen. All right, here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna write down the index. We're gonna store that into a list. We can just say hierarchy, or rather than hierarchy, we can just say order. Okay, so we're gonna say order append. So let's say this. So if order so let me go to Whiteboard Fox really quick. So where we can just write down some of the examples. Okay, so for example, a parenthesis like that will be legal, and it will also be legal if we have this. So basically, that's what we need to check for. That's what we need to check for. Alright, so I guess here's the idea. I will append the order in here. So if S bracket I in open, then we're just gonna say order dot append S bracket. We're just gonna append the we're just gonna append S bracket. I want to append where is it exactly. So probably just do open dot index. Okay, let's see. How to find where an index exists in Python list. Okay. Oh, not an index exists, where an element exists. All right. Okay. So dot count. Not really. Check if. Okay. I want to do dot count. Oh god. Okay, so that's not useful. Let's see. I want to append the number, so the index number in here. So, I mean, I guess I have to do this. If s bracket I should probably use a dictionary, honestly. Is that the order dot append s bracket I? Oh, if. So obviously it's a better way to do that, but like, probably there's a method in Python. I'm pretty sure there's a method. So it's similar to what's that method called? Index of, I think. Not index of. So it takes in an element, tell you where that element exists, like the index number. But we're just gonna do it like that. All right. And then in here is if it's in the close, then we're gonna say the number is equals to 0 if si equals to the curly. Now say num equals 1. Else if s bracket I equals to the bracket. To do that, num equals 2. Okay, like that. All right. So then in here we will check. We'll say if num in order. So if it's not in order, I can just return false immediately, because as long as there's a closing bracket, it must come after an open bracket. So if there's not even a number in it, then I have to remove it. Okay. So now if it's in the order, right, let's say I have a scenario like this. So these are two types of scenario I think we'll have. Actually, let me see if there's a smarter way to do this. Slice in half. We could probably cut it in half. Do a recursive way, but yeah, we're not gonna think about that. Okay, so let's think about this case first. Right, so that would be 0, 1, 1, 0. Okay, so I guess the first thing I will do is so let's say if I'm at this 1, I will check. So that I will remove 1. Right, I will remove 1, and then when I come to 0, I will remove a 0. So the order must be, how should I say this, reversed, but not necessarily. Or, okay, let's not, I think I'm overcomplicating this by doing this way. Maybe, maybe, if I just say, while true, if that in stir.remove, so stir equals stir.remove, square bracket, let's do break, print out stir, let's run it. Stir's reference before SML. It's not stir's as. Here. Okay, stir object has no attribute remove. Remove character from string Python. Okay, so we can do dot replace. Let's do replace. Replace. We're gonna replace a square bracket with nothing. Like that. Let's run it.